Manny Hernandez with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can he keep it going again today? It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Now the third baseman, Manny Hernandez. And there's a base hit to left. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Hat at third. Hernandez over at second. Rooker at first. 1 gone. Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Ground ball, Austin Riley takes it to the base for the force out. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving. Runner at second, 2 down.
Manny Hernandez.
That one hammered center field. Harris ranges back. Out of here. A towering shot to center. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Gilbert with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. 2 on, 2 outs. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's a big power threat, Manny Hernandez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one drilled left field. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 10-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So digging in, Manny Hernandez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Base hit and a run in to score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. Runner takes off. That one out to right. Acuna after it. Acuna makes the catch. Throw over to first. Tries to get back and save. So 2 down, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Hit on the ground softly to short. Volpe got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the frame. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Midway. So a man at first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Manny Hernandez. He's a guy who does it all. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit. And out to aboard. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brent Rooker. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes a 3-2. In the air. This one's well struck. And it is gone. Grand slam. His 28th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 19-1.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Hernandez had a sensational showing in the win. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Manny Hernandez went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. And now for Seattle, Manny Hernandez. Hernandez working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Runner stays put at third. Skubal with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And a base hit knocks in a run.
picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rodriguez.
Nobody out, runner at first. Oh, great stop. There's one. Out, double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox.
The catcher, Blake Sable.
Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second, and that's two. So they get one. 2 out, space is empty.
Number 99, Manny Hernandez.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's a hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The pitch. There goes the runner. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. One down. Manny Hernandez up next for the Mariners. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the green monster. Half on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 on, 1 out. Brent Rooker up next for the Mariners. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they're up by 4.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Mariners, Manny Hernandez. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. He sends it out of here. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 8-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
This is Willie Castro. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners have won 4 in a row. Hernandez really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot.
Back here on MLB Tonight, Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs, I'm Robert Flores. Over the history of Major League Baseball, hitting for the cycle has been one of the rarest and most difficult feats a player can accomplish in a single game. Plus, it's a lot of fun.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Alaska taking on New York. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Dylan Cease.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Alan Trejo, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yuri Ruiz now at the plate, and that's in there at the knees. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Just missed. Trejo gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's off the inside corner. 3-1 now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Counts 1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Around third. He will score and they take the lead. Save, he beats it. It's 2-0.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-1. And that chops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch if you don't finish it and have that bite at the end. And
runner takes off. This one popped up, drops into the glove. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
The designated hitter, Miguel Rojas.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game. Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Pendleton makes the catch. And that is that. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled,
That
simple
second.
swing.
No
We don't
left
see a
fielder.
whole lot of that
Day
these
off
days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes
0-1.
you got to shorten up just like that.
And that
1-1.
one upstairs, ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch misses
Off
in.
the plate. Ball 2.
The throw, tag, and he's out. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. That one inside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Back now in the Bronx. Digging in, Victor Caratini. Cease back to work. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Caratini goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down. Tony Clark will hit next.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball,
1 out,
strike.
base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Back to the top of the lineup, Alan Trejo, the next to hit. And that is out of play. 2 outs. Goes down looking. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone off the center field window. See you later. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Jason Hayward. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Well,
that one outside. And 1-1. And that chance handled. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 7, the designated
Vladimir
hitter,
Guerrero digs in now.
Guerrero.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Esteury Ruiz. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Good job to fight that one off. He goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Griffin Conine. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike. Fought off foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never
makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. This is Bryce Terang.
Correct.
In the air, left field, down the line. Arozarena makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Mickey Mantle.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And there's a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Arozarena on his horse. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. De La Cruz. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hernandez.
Slider squirts away. Jeter at third with 2 away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. 2 outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here in New York, and now the DH, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Late on that fastball.
0-2 with the count.
And ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Victor Caratini.
That one fouled off. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, out 3, double play, and the inning is over. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 4th, leading off Terry Pendleton. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one.
0-1's the count.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Hayward.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking. Back in New York, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Cease back to work. Clark goes 6 feet 7 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
First pitch, not close. Clark on at first, nobody out. Now 1-1. It misses. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Yuri Ruiz. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses. 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1. Slow roller to third, but that rolls foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
To short, could be 2. The throw to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back for more from the Bronx. At the plate, Rich Rodriguez. Just missed.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.